tried to silence me. They tried to intimidate and extort me. But what they didn't realize is I don't give a fuck about none of that. And I'm gonna talk about everything that they don't want me to talk about. More raw, more attitude, more unsanctioned. New season of Pinfalls and Pixels coming soon. The Dark Era. They tried to silence me. They tried to intimidate and extort me. But what they didn't realize is I don't give a fuck about none of that. And I'm gonna talk about everything that they don't want me to talk about. More raw, more attitude, more unsanctioned. New season of Pinfalls and Pixels coming soon. The Dark Era. They tried to silence me. They tried to intimidate and extort me. But what they didn't realize is I don't give a fuck about none of that. And I'm gonna talk about everything that they don't want me to talk about. More raw, more attitude, more unsanctioned. New season of Pinfalls and Pixels coming soon. The Dark Era. They tried to silence me. They tried to intimidate and extort me. But what they didn't realize is I don't give a fuck about none of that. And I'm gonna talk about everything that they don't want me to talk about. More raw, more attitude, more unsanctioned. New season of Pinfalls and Pixels coming soon. The Dark Era. They tried to silence me. They tried to intimidate and extort me. But what they didn't realize is I don't give a fuck about none of that. And I'm gonna talk about everything that they don't want me to talk about. More.
Is this the first time we've actually had an intro music to this show?
No, we had it for our last show with referee.
We did. That's right. For that amazing referee of ours that we had on there, right?
Yes. That
You're
was
right.
the debut of the entrance music, I would like to call it, because it gears us up. We're always backstage dancing,
It
trying
does.
to
And then all of a
get
sudden you flash up that fine ass piece of meat like you just did.
Mhm.
And I was like, But anyway, hey there, folks. I am Veronica, also known as That Bitch, and most recently known as, well, it's really not that most recently. I think I've always been known as a home wrecker. And you know what? I think I'm going to claim that name because it's kind of hot.
Ooh.
I mean, at least it makes me money on my other platforms.
I love Super Flat. That's proud.
And I am here with my Zip the Lip media manager,
Tori Sloan. Mwah, mwah. I can talk.
There she is, but I promise to behave myself, which we all know that is a lie, right? Because I don't play that game.
Mhm.
And yeah, we're here live again. Thank you for those that joined us last night. Thank you for those who are joining us tonight. And hey, we're going to be back tomorrow night too. Because why? Because you could never get enough of the Sloanes.
Never.
And I already see chat popping, so I'm going to shut my mouth because we were already, what was it, 13 minutes late? Not that I give a flying fuck. God damn, what did you label this as?
PG.
So I've used my F word.
Yes. So you must be very cautious. This is just like the situation that I put you in.
I think this has become a game for you. I did know this has most
No.
definitely become a game for you. You
It
want to go
is.
ahead and you want to slap these puts.
Easy. Calm down.
You want to slap these silly labels on me so that I can't say the words that naturally come out of my mouth. And I want you to look me in the face and I want you to tell me that that's not true.
Yes, you are. Yes. Totally not true.
All right. I love it. The minute she thinks that Veronica gets peed off enough, she's like, we're going to have some fun with this and we're going to make all of our podcasts PG. Why? Because it's going to shut Veronica's mouth.
Hold on. Not all of them are PG because tomorrow's live stream, I have it marked as MA. So I gave
Well, it's about time.
I gave you some room, not to mention, yes, our upcoming Slam stories will be PG. However, our live exclusive will not. It will be also marked as MA. So there is a few opportunities.
Oh, well, that's because I know who is on our next live exclusive. And yes, I'm going to be attacking that man up and down in every which way that I can bend him over.
So you better be careful. Okay. Okay.
All right, go to chat. I see it popping.
Right.
He's here.
So before we even got going, we had the Eric MacArthur in here. Hi, ladies. I love being a part of your live streams, dropping some love to us. Then we have some presents made by the number 4 in our chat. First of all, starting off with Superfly Johnny Lee saying for number 4.
No. I understand that he has that whole S in front of his name for Superfly, but that is sexy effort. Johnny Lee. And tell Veronica she's wrong. People don't tell Veronica no. Johnny, am I wrong?
He knows. So we've got him in our chat saying, in the house, showing you lovely ladies some love. Was all up in here spreading love, trying to get people to share us out, doing the Johnny Lee thing. Then we are joined by another one of them, and that is
my goodness, the beard, my beard daddy. My beard daddy is here. That if there was anything that I wanted to stroke, it's that beard.
Well, he is in our chat, dropping the hashtag number 4, you know, aka JMac4 is in here. And he actually was coming here saying, I shouted you all out today on Professor Bear Society. Great guy, told him to hit you all up. So sounds.
Yeah, well, you know what? That's the problem with him. The problem with him is he wants to be friends with her and not me, but she has nothing. She is nothing. She doesn't control any of this. So he can go ahead and be friends with her all he fucking wants. I did it again.
You did it!
And I don't care.
Mark.
So when he wants to go ahead and friend me and actually have a conversation with me, then he can be relevant. Until then, shut up. Next.
I'm creating marks. I'm going to do marks of when it slips.
Okay, good. Do that. Because I can tell you there's not enough wall behind you, baby doll.
Oh, okay. All right, so let's see. Superfly Johnny Lee, when you were talking about being the homewrecker nickname, saying it is hot, Veronica.
You know what? I have come to accept it. Because this isn't the first promotion that has tried to label me as such. And you know what? If that's all what you want me to be, then here I come. And I can do that in more ways than one, baby.
Ooh. All right, it's lagging.
Next.
Lagging. Hold on. Have a little patience. All right, Eric, dropping in here saying, I really can't get enough of the Sloanes. They are my world. Sounds like we have him hooked. Our Doug is in chat saying, hello, my gorgeous ladies.
Hello, my favorite fan, although some talent out there who is absolutely a piece of nothing. Somebody who wants to think he's something, but as long as he stays in his home, he is something. But every time he wants to go ahead and branch out, realizes he's nothing, wants to give hate on you, baby. And he can keep doing that, but just know V loves you.
There you go. And now we have Jimmy Harris Sr. is in our chat saying, evening all. Dropping in. Look at him. He's even on time. Look at him. He is early.
Jimmy, have you not had enough of this?
He just is in. He's here for it.
Keep coming back for more. And I want to explain yourself.
Well, we got Superfly Johnny Lee saying, I'll take it, Veronica Sloane. Dropping the heart eyes emoji all up in here. Bradley's in here saying, I love both you ladies. Samuel is in here saying, voice of the voiceless, talk your talk, ladies.
Oh, trust me, I am just getting started. And for those of you that don't like it, I don't give a damn because I'm Veronica Sloane. I will say what I want to say, how I say it, where I say it, when I say it. And if I piss you off, good. That shit makes me smile.
Mic drop. Oh, yeah. To make it. And then we said, appreciate your love and support. You two deserve it all. And then followed by him again over here. I know I definitely came back for the both of you. Dropping the purple hearts. Superfly Johnny Lee. Both ladies deserve all of the love. So all of the chat is going.
Thank you. I appreciate it. So let's talk about the gentleman who we have sitting backstage, probably a little longer than we anticipated. He is somebody that we've been following for quite some time. And this isn't the first time that you've seen us boast him. In fact, we have boasted this gentleman so many times that it has pissed Nick Depp off. We sponsored him at HCW, William Championship Wrestling, and Nick was like, oh, of course they did. Yeah, whatever, shut up, okay? Because we've also sponsored you too. But you pissed me off because you don't give a shit. So we moved on to better people, and now you want to whine? Keep fucking whining. God damn it, I did it again. But because that's the thing. Don't let me know that I'm pissing you off. Because the minute you let me know that I'm pissing you off, I ride that shit like it's a bull. And trust me, I got a tight grip. And you can take that however the hell you want. So let's talk about the gentleman who is backstage probably going, oh, what the hell did I agree to? Well, he knew what he agreed to. And I think we should bring him center stage because if there's anybody that there is to look at, it's him. Let's do it.
Let's do it. Why not? Let's get him in here. And here we go.
How's everybody doing?
Oh, well, I am. Haven't you been watching? I'm fantastic.
Oh yeah, I've been watching.
Yeah, I bet you have. I bet you have. And let me tell you something. I have too. So you keep posting those selfies, okay?
Will do.
All right. So tell me, sir. Okay, you are somebody who we have had our eye on for a very long time. And it's not just because you're good looking and you got that devilish smile that even though you piss me off. See, he does that. He does that. And I'm just like, okay, fine.
You go to my baby beard.
See, do you see where he went? He went straight to the beard because he knows. But no, seriously, all jokes aside, you are somebody who has entered this career and you have taken that shit by the horns. And I haven't seen you gotten off yet.
Yeah.
So what I want to know, sir, is even though you've been here a few times, okay? So we've touched on we've touched on a few things, why you're doing this, who you want to fight, blah, 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 blah. But what I want to know now, here we stand, whatever it is, a year and a half later, the position that you're holding now, is that what you have foreseen for yourself when you and I first met?
I would say so, yeah. I would say that I'd want to be further than I am now, but I mean, it's all on God's time. So I just leave it up to him, but I keep putting in the hard work, and as you can see, I have the bruises to show it. But yeah.
Okay. And I can respect that. But at the same time, no, I don't buy that for 1 second. Everybody has their own spirituality. Everybody has the guidance that they look forward and use to propel them. And the fact that you have that makes you even more attractive as a person, because that tells me that you have found a focus and you have found something to follow that is going to keep you on that focus. But no, sir, there's nobody else to blame for your success than you. So I don't want to hear that.
I appreciate that.
Absolutely. But what I also want to hear is, what now? When you first started in the independent circuit and you have encountered what you've encountered, you have met those who you have met, you've worked for those with those that you have.
Mm-hmm.
How has your mindset changed since you first entered this world?
I would say I take it a lot more serious. I don't take things for granted. Whenever I first started out, I was kind of cocky and just brash and thought, my shit didn't stink. And I've really been humbled the last 15 years of doing it and traveling the world and experiencing different cultures and just learning to appreciate the business. And like, this business owes us nothing, but we can get out of it what we put in. So I put in a lot of hard work, and I've gotten a lot out of it, and I hope to continue doing so. So,
well, there's no hope needed when it comes to that, because you are an individual that you're not sitting back. You're not waiting for an opportunity. You go out there and seize it. And come on now, you and I both know there are a lot of individuals out there doing just that. They are sitting there waiting for their break, thinking that they're entitled to it. They think that, I'm going to enter this industry and people are going to come to me because I'm great. No, you're not. You're not great. You're not great until you prove it. And you know
exactly.
that. And that is something that you have never accepted. And I can tell that. I don't even have to watch you work to know that is the individual that you are.
Yeah, it's all about putting in the miles on the road and just making the shows and hopping in cars and, making sacrifices whenever you really don't want to. And I'm no stranger to that. And just this past weekend, I went to Cleveland, Ohio for the TNA seminar and learned from EC3, a guy that was in WWE, TNA, NWA currently. And I mean, there was a bunch of hungry guys there, but I received a bunch of feedback, and everything that I do is worth it. And I had to drive 4 hours home going 7 hours home going 40 miles an hour in a 70 because it was snowing. but I still made the trip. I'm bruised up, as you can see, but
you did it.
it's all about what you put in it is what you get out of it. So
It is. But let's face it, it all comes down to what you really want. It all comes down to why you even agreed to doing any of this to begin with, right?
exactly.
And why was that, sir? What was it about it that made you say, yes, I need to be a part of this? And not only do I need to be a part of this, but I need to make a difference, because it doesn't matter. Now, you and I, we've had some talks, and you can tell everybody watching, how many times have I been pissed off at you because you're just like, yeah, I'll go ahead and put somebody else over. Let them know.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, I don't mind to put somebody over in the ring, but I mean, it's time for me to make a stand and stand up for myself and,
Yes, it is.
prove myself.
And I do believe you spoke to some bitch about a year ago who said the same thing to you, didn't you?
I believe so.
I don't remember her name, but I'm sure she's somebody out there
Somebody.
somewhere. And I do believe that you are somebody that is worthy of that, because of all the work that you've put in, putting everybody else over. And the very fact that you have realized that, yes, I put my work in and now it's my turn. And just when I think that I couldn't be any more proud of you and the stamp that you're putting on this industry, well, sir, you just did it.
Thank you.
Because you're right. You've put the work in. You've put so much work into this that so many others, they start out strong in the beginning, but they falter. They do. Tori and I literally we were sitting on the couch earlier today, and she can back me up on this when I allow her to unzip her lip. And here in Southern Illinois, when we first started following the promotions, and there's a handful of them here, they were so gung-ho on promoting themselves, promoting their matches, promoting the promotion that they're working for, and they have fallen out. It is like pulling teeth to have wrestlers promote themselves. You have never stopped. So for all those individuals who have faltered, who have decided to not care so much, if you were to give them advice, what would it be?
I mean, take it more serious. If this is something that you seriously want to do, I mean, it's okay. At the seminar, I was told it's okay to do this as a hobby, but people at those seminars, they're there for the long haul. They're there to get a TV job. They're there, they're serious about it.
Mhm.
But as am I. And I mean, you have to treat it like a business. You have to, use yourself as a marketing tool, wrestling, social media. I mean, it's at the palm of your hands. I mean, some guys, I don't know why they don't do it, but that's on them. I just know I'm going to continue to do it. I mean, I've gotten $2,000 worth of gear made. I've gotten banners made. I literally invest in myself like the stock market. So
You do, which makes you far more attractive, far more lucrative, and far more appealing to those who do take this industry seriously. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take that. I'm going to spin it a little differently, because there are a few shows that I have stepped back for a minute and I've reminded people on why Tori and I have even started this. Because let me tell you, you could spit and hit somebody who has a wrestling podcast, right? There are so many wrestling podcasts out there. Why the hell should they listen to us? It's because, let's be honest, even though we appreciate the talent, we don't give a shit about you. We care about the fans. And not only have you said it before, I'm sure, so have so many others. Without the fan base, you all would be nothing. Am I wrong?
you're not wrong.
So why is it that they suddenly aren't as important? You all do this as a hobby. Yes, I get that. Some of you do. Some of you are taking it seriously like a career. But for those who take it as a hobby, think about that fan base. It is more than a hobby to them. Sometimes it's all they can afford. I mean, let's look what WWE is doing now that TKO has taken over. And it's not just WWE. The other mainstream wrestling, they're expensive. what can the average Joe afford? Independent wrestling. So what right does the independent wrestlers out there, the talent, the promoters, have to take advantage of their fan bases? What do those fans mean to you?
Well, the fans mean everything. I think a lot of people forget about the aspect of entertainment. The fans pay to be entertained. They don't pay to see just the moves. The moves are cool.
Mhm.
The moves don't make a match. Memories and moments make a match. And I feel like that's important when it comes to fans. You want to interact and engage with the little ones, make them be like, Dad, Mom, I want to come back. You want to give them something. You always want to give them wanting more. So
That's true. Now, do you identify as a face or a heel?
I identify as in between because I don't care if you like me or hate me.
Okay. And even though that is the mindset that you have, I have been in the presence of you at a live event, and you are out there. I'm not the only one receiving the hugs. I'm not the only one looking at your posts. I have seen a variety of posts with you and those little ones. And the only reason I presented that question is because I already knew that answer. You knew that.
Mm-hmm.
But I wanted to hear you say it because I feel like there are so many, again, out there that need to hear it. And I'm going to take a break because I know I like to hear myself talk, and I absolutely love to hear you talk. But Tori, I see chat popping, so unzip the lip and let's bring us back to reality to see what's happened out there in that very fan base that we are discussing right now.
Perfect spin, because so much was going on. Let's see, first off, you have already hooked, for example, Eric. First, he started off, nice to see you for the first time, Mickey. Mickey sounds like a really nice guy who shows a lot of confidence. And then as you continue to go on and present yourself and talk yourself up, you've now spun, I like Mickey, and it's showing a bunch of love over to you in the chat. So you're persuading them very easily. You're scooping them up. Let's see, scrolling up a little bit higher. We've had Bradley come in here a little bit ago saying in my Patrick Swayze voice, nobody puts the Sloanes in a corner. Oh, I love it. Let's see.
I'm too loud for that, Bradley. Put me in the corner. It's got the best acoustics. You think my voice travels now? Put me in the corner, baby.
There you go. Let's see. We have Chris Browning joining us. He had came up here saying evening. Jimmy Harris Sr. kind of came back to you, Veronica, saying, I've worked in penitentiary jails. Nothing I haven't heard, and worked enough wrestling shows. So nothing I haven't heard, LOL. So he is back for you. You ain't going to lose him. Then we had our actual guest that we had on yesterday in our chat, Gino Told You So. Popping in here. He did. And it was when you were going ahead and you were talking in that beginning half. And you were firing like you do, like we all love Veronica to be, and said you'd make a great manager. The promos, girl. The promos.
You know what, baby? Not only do you look good, but you are smart, and you are not the first person to tell me that. But because I'm gonna put a poll out, I want to know who wants me to be their manager, because I don't shut up.
Shit. All we made you to say is keep asking you, because you got to put that out there.
I'm going to. I'm actually going to put that poll out there. But thank you, Mickey. Absolutely. I would love to walk out there and be your mouthpiece, because you know what? People don't respect you the way they should, and I'm going to make sure they do, baby.
That's right. You'll be my female Paul Heyman.
There you go. Why do people keep Tori? Why do people say that that's who I am?
Because he's the GOAT.
I literally love every person that keeps saying that. Y'all are helping me. You're helping me build my case right now, and I'm loving it. So now I'm going to just keep marking Gino on my side. I'm marking maybe Midas on my side. I'm going to build this. I've got a list now, okay? Let's see. Eric said more like he's sweeping it up. But you pulling them all in. Bunch of more people just coming in here saying, hey, evening, like I said. Bradley went on a mission trying to find a beard emoji. Superfly found it, but it was a small
My
beard.
beard daddy never lets me down when it comes to that beard. I swear to God, he does not want to be in the same room with me because I'm going to be busy. Okay.
But yes, and then he didn't seem so thrilled that he won Superfly found it because it was a small beard. It wasn't enough.
Oh, okay. My apologies. But you know what? I give love to all because you know what? A stroke is a stroke.
Exactly. There you go. Okay, so I'm gonna spin it back to you. I'm gonna zip the lip. I'll be right back. Gotta fix the technical difficulty, and I'll be right back. Okay.
Technical difficulty. Okay. Oh, God, she gonna leave us
No,
alone.
stop. Now hear me out. You have to behave. Although I'm gone, you have to behave, Veronica. You understand me?
I feel the collar loosening. I
I'm
feel
so
the
sorry,
leash
Mickey. I'm so sorry,
unhooking.
Mickey. I'm so sorry, Mickey. I'll be right back.
I'll survive.
Oh my goodness. So I have personally seen you here, there, and everywhere, right? But tell me, what the hell do you have going on? Because you're not going to tell me that you don't have April, May, and June already stacked. So talk to me, baby. What's going on in your life?
I have a lot of cool things. Some things I can't say, but I can leave hints. Uh, and a lot of cool promotions. I'm kind of sad. My best friend Micah Harris recently injured himself. I was supposed to wrestle him April 11th in Louisville, Kentucky, for a new promotion,
Okay.
with BCW. But so there's a surprise opponent, so that's always interesting.
Okay.
April
enough.
11th, and then
You're going to message me and let me in on that, right?
oh yeah, you should definitely know.
Okay. I can be quiet for once. You get one shot. That's it.
Yeah.
Okay. Continue.
And I also have Heroes and Legends coming up, and I can just this is the hint. I can say that I might be wrestling someone cool, and he likes apples too. So
Son of a bitch.
we'll just say that, and then
Okay.
so that's really cool. That's somebody that I emulated as a kid on the trampoline. I would have a fake afro and an apple and stuff
Are
like
you
that.
serious right now? Because like I just got really excited for you.
Yeah, I'm super excited for it too. So I mean, basically just trying to fill in the calendar, kind of stepping back a little bit, being a dad and stuff like that, but also staying on the grind, staying busy. Seminars have been my main focus, just kind of bettering myself. Trying to find any seminar I can get on right now because those lead to the actual TV and bigger jobs in wrestling. I love the indies and everything like that, but wrestling can be hard to navigate. And I feel like the seminars are a good way to kind of get you to that next level.
And see, and that is one of the things that I think stands out the most about you. Yes, this industry can be extremely intimidating. But you have not only, and I'm sure several times, placed your focus, have had to refocus and replace your focus again. But that is something that you always do. And that is something that I would love to see instilled in so many more individuals out there who consider themselves talent because they are worthy of it. They really are. But you just don't stop, sir.
No,
You just don't stop.
I work myself to the bone, that's for sure.
You do. And I think that is incredible. I know it's cliche because people think that I probably say it all the time, but I have had individuals on this show who have gone nowhere. They stay in one area, and that's fine because I understand that some people have to do that, right? So you do what you can so that you can still live your dream. And I give high props to that. But then when they do decide to expand, they go to the bottom feeders. But even though you show the love to other promotions, you still aim higher.
Always.
And I want to know, sitting there now, evaluating what you've already done, right? You've already branched out and you've gone to these seminars, and that is what's going to expand. It's going to give you a network that most can only dream of. But you go out there and you get it. So what's next? You've accomplished so much already to help propel yourself. How do you do better?
Well, I mean, lately I've been in the gym a lot more than I have been. So the last year, I've been taking it very serious, like eating healthy, There's a lot of stuff behind the scenes that I didn't take into account. It's not just the traveling, putting in the miles and wrestling and going to training, and
Yeah.
it's also lifting, eating right, just making sure your appearance is the best you can be, because at the end of the day, that's what's going to get you signed, is if you take care of yourself and if you treat your body right.
And what happens if you don't go anywhere else? Then what?
In my mind, I feel like wrestling is what you make it. And I feel like I've always had the saying, I just want to make it as far as I can without having regrets. And so far that I feel like I've gotten to wrestle people from WWE, AEW, TNA, all the shows that I watched as a kid. I've been around the world. I've been to England, Mexico, Vegas. I've been to Florida, everywhere. I've been so many places, and wrestling's afforded me a lot of opportunities. And so this right now, I feel like I've made it.
And I'm going to agree with you when it comes to that. Because again, I have said it on a variety of my shows. Everybody's standard is different, which is why I got so pissed off at an individual at one time who actually came on, like had the balls to approach me in my messenger telling me that my guests were shit because they didn't hit a certain standard, and that doesn't work for me because everybody's standard is different. And so correct me if I'm wrong, but sometimes you've been in this, 15 so many years, standards change, don't they?
They do. The standards change, but the goal has never changed. I've always wanted to make it onto a TV level, and in 2022 I got to do that. I got to wrestle for AEW on TBS, and it was the greatest experience of my life. And that just showed me right there, stay hungry, keep striving, and just keep chasing.
All right, so there you go. I'm going to spin the question back. You had a goal, you attained it. It taught you to stay hungry. So now what? What's the next goal?
The next goal, make it to that next level by any means necessary. If I got to scratch and claw, if I have to make a door and kick it down myself, I will.
And I like that. And again, repeat it. There's so many that are watching right now who are staying silent. Say it again. I want them to hear it.
I'll scratch and claw, tooth or nail. If I got to build a door, if I got to keep knocking and nobody's answering, I'll build my own door and I'll kick that son of a bitch down.
There you go, which is exactly why we love him, because sometimes you get knocked down. Sometimes you attain the goals that you were thinking like, shit, that was way easier than it was supposed to be. So what is harder? What is going to make it more worth it? And I think you've got a lot of that in you. And I think this next goal that you have, you're going to attain it just like you did the first one. And probably in about 6 to 9 months from now, I'm going to be bothering you in your DMs, and you're going to try to cancel on me. And I'm going to say no. And you're going to come back on here and you're going to tell me a new story, right?
Exactly. We're only elevating from here.
Exactly. So what I want you to do right now is I want you to give me the best promo you can. I want you to tell all these people who are watching where to find you. And then I'm going to go to the next question after that. But go ahead, sell yourself, baby. Give it to them.
Okay. You're looking at me. I'm the 24-karat killer, Mickey Midas. I've been around the world, and I'm continuing to go state to state, country to country. Any ring, I'll be there.
He's not lying. And if you think he is lying, I'll correct you. Tori, are we all caught up in chat?
No, we have a little bit that we can go ahead and spin to.
That's what I thought, because they never let me down. So go ahead, unzip the lip, and let's hear it.
Yes. Well, we had our Samus coming in here saying, I don't know you, Mickey, but never seen you wrestle before because I'm more of a WWE, NXT, and TNA guy. I'm going to start looking at some more independent wrestling. The more I watch these promotions, because I grew up on them, definitely going to watch more independent shows. Well, if you are doing that, sir, then you definitely need to spend your attention to Mickey Midas and check out those places in which he is at, because you're not going to be disappointed when you see the talent that he has in ring, because we see the talent that he has here on screen. Now imagine when you're sitting there and you're watching it firsthand. There you go.
I've actually had individuals. Okay, this gentleman right here between us has been in ring, and Tori can testify at this. I've had people try to come up and talk to me while this man was in the ring, and I smacked them in the face.
She's like,
I did.
I did not know.
And it wasn't an open hand. They got backhand.
Oh, they got
Get
the
out of my
pencil.
ear. Get out of my focus. Mickey Midas is in the ring. Tori, is that not true?
in her way, Mickey Midas, when he's in the ring, okay?
Do
I
not
just hate that
bother
I
me
wasn't
when Mickey
really
Midas
there.
is in the ring.
I
Don't do
was
it.
filming, and I couldn't get a witness at firsthand because I would have had the camera filmed on that moment right there, but I wasn't because I was filming Mickey.
The audacity of that gentleman, and I hope he's watching me, kind of low key undercover because he's a pussy and he doesn't have the balls to admit that he's still watching. But let me tell you something: if there was anybody that was backhanded by Veronica Sloane, it was him. It is because that man was in the ring. Don't you dare distract me. Continue.
Oh, that's too funny. Too funny. And then prior to when we spun to chat, Eric was dropping that. That was well said, Mickey, dropping to your promo of you selling yourself because that's what it's all about. That is what it is all about. I do believe I got kind of caught up here compared to going up there. So I'm going to go ahead and spin it back to you, Veronica.
All right, that's it. So now that we have captivated the audience, everybody who never, well, there's individuals right here that didn't even give a shit about indie wrestling. Did you ever think that you were going to persuade them to pay attention to it? I told you you were gold. I mean, you've named yourself accordingly, but I mean, there was any reason to believe it. It's now. How does that make you feel?
Wrestling captivates a lot of people, even if they're new to it.
No. I didn't say wrestling, sir. I said you. So let's go ahead and let's going to start this question over, and you are going to answer it the correct way. I said you have brought them into indie wrestling. How does that make you feel?
Like, I mean, it's kind of like at the shows, like you said, the kids. I just kind of have a gravitational pull towards people. I'm very personable, you know. I'm a good guy outside of the ring, and I'm a bad SOB inside of the ring. So I just feel like people gravitate towards me, and I feel like I have a good message to send, and I want to share it, and I feel like it's important for people to hear it.
That's true. So where can they hear that? Go ahead and give them a rundown on where we can find Mickey Midas, because I'm telling you, they want to know now.
All right. You guys can check me out at New Age Entertainment Wrestling, NAW Wrestling in Nebo, Kentucky. You can check me out at BCW Wrestling in Louisville, Kentucky. Total Chaos Wrestling in Evansville, Kentucky, or Evansville, Indiana, sorry. Hooligan Championship Wrestling in Evansville, Indiana. Yes. Sponsored by the Sloanes. And,
man, did we get heat for that.
Mickey Midas.
But yeah, you guys can. I'm gonna try and go new places, so just be on the lookout and watch my Facebook page and keep up with my Instagram and everything. I post a lot of stuff there.
He does. So if you're not already following this gentleman, you should be. And if you're not, I'm watching. I will know, and we're gonna go ahead and follow. I know you have a lot going on. I'm not going to captivate more of your time than I already have, but I do want to thank you for going ahead and being here tonight. And believe me when I say that the stalking has not stopped. We're watching every move you make, and you never know when the Sloanes are going to show up, because we just might be there.
Right.
We're going to let you get back to that family of yours. Congratulations on the upcoming edition.
Thank you.
Congratulations on all you have accomplished. We have nothing but love for you. Thank you for giving us your time. You are one of those individuals that we appreciate more than we could ever say. And we hope to see you again real soon.
I'll be back anytime. I won't cancel.
You're damn right you won't. All right, baby. Have a good one. Give your family our love.
Thank you.
Peace.
Oh my goodness, Tori, it's a good thing we turned the AC on. Holy shit.
Another amazing one. Like Eric, seeing Mickey and came in here really fast when we spent a chat. Saying Mickey is the GOAT of wrestling is what Eric is saying. Peak right there.
Yes.
Doug hitting it with the indies are where a lot of great talent. It's a lot right there. Then our lovely Brandon Workman is joining our chat saying, great female duo, team in the biz. Love these ladies and the way they put talent over.
We love our Brandon so much. So good to see his name. Oh my gosh, that just made my night.
Now we do. Eric saying another great live stream. More hearts, more hearts.
Thank you.
I love that we get towards the end and toward the beginning, and I love that we kick off and we end, and we're just like always dropping hearts. We're blowing kisses. Like you would have thought someone spamming.
I don't
the
have
email.
enough hands. I feel like I need to be an octopus.
Like so they're giving kisses. They got hearts over here. Like
yes.
That's how it feels like. But I love it. I love it. Not don't get me wrong, but I think it's so fun. It's like we're hitting the emo buttons. We're just like yeah. Bing.
Pew, 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 pew.
Shwing, you know, like I feel like we can hit them all. Oh my goodness, you know, we're not worthy so much. Eric saying you deserve a fan base. Thank you. Oh gosh, everyone's coming in. Hold on. Brad Bridgman is joining us saying, hey lady, what's up? Yumi getting ready to go home. Yumi and I am. What's up with you? Me, I'm getting ready to go home. Will you be careful?
Well, be safe, sir. We love you and that beautiful wife of yours. God, I miss her smiling face. Oh, she gives the best hugs.
She does give the best hugs. Oh, Brandon Workman, wow, such a talented individual. Bishop should take notes on how to respect a host. He's a real pose. Bishop.
That's funny that you mentioned the Bishop because there's a lot of heat going on between the Bishop and Danny Rowland down in I don't know. Stay tuned. Stay tuned because April we have an explosive live exclusives coming between the Bishop and Danny Rowland. Danny Rowland is up for retirement.
And this is Bishop's first ever match where he could be putting someone into retirement. So high stakes on him.
So it's building. The heat is building. The Sloanes have been watching, and there's a lot more to come for that. So I cannot believe you brought that up. That was fantastic. That is why we love you.
He's like in our mind. He's like, I know.
Get out of my mind.
Brandon, what are you doing? What are you doing? Eric saying, my heart for the Sloanes. I love you both. Big hearts. Hit those emotes, Veronica.
Oh my goodness. We love you all so much. Thank you for putting up with what Tori calls our chaos because we're going to bring a lot more of it to you because we're going to go live again tomorrow, right? Because what would a week be? The Sloanes weren't live 3 effing days in a row. But see, now tomorrow is a Sloanes After Dark. Tomorrow is when we just take it all. And we give it to you raw, right? But not only are we going to give it to you raw, but we have the pleasure of being, I know, we have the pleasure of being joined by one of our brother podcasts. That's right? Because if like the Sloanes weren't tough enough as it is, we now have 3 brother podcasts. I can feel them all standing behind us right now.
Yes, it's like the aura.
You feel that? Just give it to them. Because we are one of 4 of the podcasting horsemen. The only women when it comes to this syndicate. And we couldn't ask for a better brotherhood to be standing behind us. And we are going to be joined by one of them tomorrow. And the others, they're coming. Hear that gallop. But tomorrow we are joined by Headlocks, Heels, and Havoc. Oh, my beer daddy. And that delicious, God, he's delicious. That co-host of his.
Oh my. Oh yes.
Tomorrow night. So you're not going to want to miss it. But we will not be live at 9:00 our standard time because they have their own live going on. So make sure you tune into them. And then as soon as they're done, they're going to hop on over to our place. So you're going to tune into us and you're going to get more of them. So we're going to give you a lot of my beer daddy and his delicious host.
You're going to want to stay tuned. And
You're going to want to be there. You just saw. And then stay tuned because we've got stuff going on with Mayhem Media. JD. God, why is JD so hot?
Mm-hmm. Don't worry. I will give leeway and it will be an MA episode.
Make all these MA because you want me to behave and that's not going to happen because then we're going to switch over to the Nice Guy Andy podcast with my super sexy Johnny. All right. This is only the beginning. So stay tuned. You definitely want to be there for the Sloanes After Dark because we want you to meet our brothers. And that's just it. All right. Get us caught up in check because I'm out of here. I got things to do.
We got to spin this clap. Ready? So we've got Brennan Workman. I'm a fan. Greatest duo in the biz. You ladies are the best team. Was. Let's see. Doug Law says, good night. Love y'all. And said, take it off. Hell yeah. Eric McCarthy's in here. Have a good night, ladies. I'll stick to the next live stream tomorrow night with you both. Keep going strong as you always do.
That we will. They can try their best. And I may get pissed. I may get sad. I may shed a tear, but every tear I fucking falls makes me that much stronger. So you're right. Just, I hope you're ready.
That's why you guys had to be peeled. Brandon Workman says, I hope you ladies beat the F out of those songs. Biggest hype man right here, Brandon. He's just like, yes.
Oh my goodness, Tori, what another amazing night. But I definitely expected nothing else.
Yeah.
So let's kiss all of these gorgeous people goodbye.
Yes.
And we're going to be back tomorrow. Remember, not at 9, but at 9:30 because they've got their own shit to do. Okay. And we're going to be busy watching them. And you're going to be there watching with us. And then we're going to hurry up and go, oh my God, we're going to go live ourselves. So we got to hurry and act like we know what we're doing. And we're going to be here. We're going to be ready.
Yep.
So are you. Because let's do it. What are we going to do in 1, 2, 3? We're going to see you soon.